The World Health Organization's Emergency Committee is to today debate whether the outbreak of the Zika virus, suspected of causing a surge in serious birth defects in South America, should be considered a global health emergency. The agency has already warned that the mosquito-borne virus is spreading explosively in the Americas, with the region expected to see up to 4 million cases a year. Well, with me now is Jan-Cedric Hansen, who's a member of the French Society for Emergency Medicine. Thanks very much for being with us on the programme. What's your personal view on this? I mean, do you think that the Zika virus should be considered a global health emergency so far?
Well, I think it would be more clever to talk about the emergency outburst of newborns' central nervous system abnormalities, which is the fact. The link with the Zika virus is not as strong as everybody pretends right now, and I don't have sufficient proof right now to be certain of a direct link. What we can say, the Zika virus spreads, and it is a concern as its own, and we have another outbreak, which is the newborn defect we observe in Central America. So it's two different things that are evolving together. Is there a direct link between the two? I don't know so far.
Is there time to wait for that proof, though?
It's time to take precautions and to fight against the vector, which is the mosquito, the tiger mosquito, that is certain. We need to be protected against this virus because there is another disease, which is the Guillain-Barré syndrome, which is a very nasty syndrome that is reversible, hopefully, but may lead you to stay in an emergency care unit for quite a while. So there is really two concerns for me right now, and we are confusing both. And I think it could be a mistake down the process. We'll find.
I said at the beginning you advise France. You also advise West African countries as well. I mean, how worried do we need to be over here, do you think?
Well, the Zika virus is already in Africa, and the vector is there as well. So anywhere you will find mosquitoes that bear the Zika virus, which is the tiger mosquitoes, Aegypti Aedes type, you are at risk of seeing a lot of Zika cases. So there is a concern, but so far the Zika virus is known to be quite a mild virus with mild symptoms. And this abnormalities with newborns is quite new and ununderstood right now. And it should be explored, and other causes may be the reason why we have such an outburst.
I understand the reason why you're saying what you're saying, but surely there needs to be a little bit of more urgency here, because at this stage it could explode into something far bigger, couldn't it?
Yes, it could. And if there is some mutation, a known mutation so far, the French lab in French Guiana has just identified all the genome of the virus and made the sequence of all the genes of the virus. So now we can see what part of the virus may be harmful for the general population and pregnant women. But right now, there is no clear explanation regarding this. So what we can say, it is a good opportunity to fight against the mosquitoes, because the mosquitoes are bearing other diseases that are far more dangerous for the human beings in all those areas, which are malaria, which are the dengue, which are the West Nile virus, which are chikungunya. And for that reason, it is very important to fight against the vector. And there is quite an emergency there.
Jan-Cedric Hansen, thanks very much for being with us on the programme. Jan-Cedric Hansen, who's a member of the French Society for Emergency Medicine. Thanks very much.